Today we are looking at why Samori Toure was finally defeated by the French. His enemies, Ahmed Seko of Tikal and Thiebe of Sikasso, cooperated with the French against him. His army became weakened due to lack of food supplies and even weapons. Having left the rich Bure gold mines, he could not buy more weapons as he was cut off from the free town. They also had to burn down the workshops. The new empire was difficult to defend as it was open to attacks on all sides. The use of the scorched earth policy was resented by civilians who starved. The non-Madika communities and the non-Muslims did not support Samori. The British failed to support him as agreed due to their non-interference policy. Samori finally surrendered as he was old and unable to control the large army. He was blocked from both sides and his capital besieged. Result of Samori Toure's resistance against French occupation between 1882 and 1896. Massive loss of life, destruction of property. The war disrupted mining and trading activities, and the Bure gold mines were lost to the French. The people experienced famine, as farming was neglected during the war. Misery, suffering, and displacement of people during the war. They fled to Ghana and Ivory Coast to avoid French conquest. Samori was captured and exiled to Gabon in 1896, leading to loss of leadership. It led to the creation of the Second Madika Empire. The Madika Kingdom lost its independence. The resistance inspired nationalism in Guinea. Causes of Chimurenga War of 1896 to 1897. The Ndembele resisted the loss of their independence to the British. The 1893 Ndembele War with the British eroded the Ndembele International Authority by destroying their monarchy. The people resented this violation. The British South African Company officials showed disregard for the chiefs and laws of the Ndembele. Company officials took away chiefs' powers to punish the people. They were brutal and even punished the chiefs. Company officials took African lands and pushed them to the Gwai and Shangani reserves, which were infested with tsetse flies and had no water. The people resisted forced labor. Hard tax introduced in the 1884 was brutally collected. The Shona and the Ndembele were to work on farms to raise money to pay tax, which they resisted. The Europeans were brutal. The Shona resisted because they hated the company's interference with their trading rights. The companies moved to confiscate more than 250,000 head of cattle belonging to the Ndembele was resisted. An outbreak of rinderpest and the shooting of another 2 million head of cattle added insult to injury. The Ndembele resented the recruitment of the Shona in the native police force. Natural calamities such as drought, famine, and disease were attributed to the presence of the whites. The rise of religious leaders such as Nkwati in the Matembele land and Kakubi and Nehanda in the Mashona land provided leadership. The leaders promised protection from the British bullets. Why the Chimurenga revolters were defeated? The British had superior weapons. The ruthlessness of the British soldiers demoralized the warriors. The British army was large, organized, and well-trained compared to the African warriors. The African fighters were demoralized by the arrest and execution of their leaders like Nehanda and Kakumbe. The Indunas lacked practice as their regimes had been broken earlier. They were already weakened by drought, famine, and diseases. They believed in the traditional religion the Morikal, did not protect them against the British bullets. The Africans lacked coordination, and some communities supported the British against the Shona and Ndebele. The British got reinforcements from Botswana and South Africa. Cecil Rhodes influenced the Ndebele to sue for peace, ending the war in 1896. The Shona continued fighting, wisely defeated in 1897. Results of the Chimurenga War: many people were killed, property was destroyed, Africans lost their independence, African land was alienated, and people pushed into reserves and forced to work in the European farms. The Ndebele, that is the Indunas, were to be recognized as headsmen, and no Shona police were to be stationed in the Matembele land. As Africans lost faith in their region, the missionaries had a chance to spread Christianity. Famine occurred due to the war, and the Ndebele received 1 million bags of grain from South Africa. Company rule was discredited by the colonial office due to poor administration.